Hi, I'm going to show you how to cast on and join to knit in the round using DPNs or double pointed needles. So first of all we make a slip knot. And then with our working yarn we're going to cast on all of our stitches onto one needle using a cable cast on. Okay, I've cast on all the stitches that I want to, and now I'm going to redistribute them across three needles. Okay, there we have them, redistributed across the 3 needles. So now, the trickiest part here is to make sure that your cast on line of stitches is all on the inside and that none of the needles is twisted. If it's twisted, then you end up knitting a Mobius strip, which is exciting but not probably what you want. So what we're going to do is we've got our tail here, we've got our working yarn on the right, and then it's a little fiddly at first, but it will be fine. It will get better as you start knitting. We're going to knit into that first stitch using the yarn from the back. And as we make that first stitch, pull it nice and tight, and that pulls the 3 needles together. And then we just carry on knitting. So the yarn tail tells us where we start knitting, so that's our beginning of round. But if you'd like to, you can put in a stitch marker, maybe a locking stitch marker or a safety pin on that first stitch and move it up so that you can keep track of that beginning of round. And there we have it, you've joined in the round. So the double pointed needles are really good for knitting small circumferences, so the tops of hats or small socks, that kind of thing. Because it can get smaller and smaller and you can carry on until you've just got 1 stitch on each needle. This is a circular needle, so you can also use this to knit in the round, but it's a fixed length. So you'd use it in a very similar way. You'd cast on your stitches and they would move round so that your first stitch is on the right hand side and your last cast on stitch is on the left, and then you do exactly the same. You put your working yarn to the right, your cast on to the left, make sure it's not twisted, and you just carry on knitting to join. That's it.